Let's do some basic TA in Solana. Let's start off with a quick little Fibonacci. Look at that, the price is on the daily time frame holding this golden pocket. Let's add anchored view up from a high volume node, and you can see as long as it doesn't break the view up, we should be okay. I do have a notification set just to let me know if it reaches or breaks this price. It's a lower time frame. It is a bad low. It could be swept. It's a possibility. So on a shorter time frame, we can go on a TPO, and we can just for the day. Today is a holiday, long holiday weekend. Monday. Let's just mark out range value area high. Let's name that value area high. Let's mark out range value area low. As you can see, today we are trading below yesterday's value areas, which is bearish, but the volume you can see is extremely low today. Again, you're looking at the weekend and a holiday Monday. The volume is extremely low today, so anything that happens today and over the weekend is quite unreliable. That's why I would prefer to look at the higher time frame instead. But as you can see, the price is making lower lows and lower highs. If we go on TPO, we can see this is a very bad low. It's if you want to learn more about bad lows, Google's your best friend, but that's a bad low. Also going online on a medium time frame, we can see on a medium time frame it is bullish, and as long as it's not breaking, just show you, as long as it's not breaking the green line, we are to carry on going upwards. Turn the golden pocket into support, maybe retest, go back up. If the bullish sentiment continues, we can then just go on Solana. Let's go on Coinalyze. Just have a look at some CVDs. CVD stands for cumulative volume deltas, and as you can see here, we're making higher lows. On the CVD, we are making lower lows. On futures coin margin, on futures stable coins, and aggregated futures, lower, 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 and higher on open interest. So in a short time frame, it is bullish. We are holding above the VWAP. We are respecting the line, and as long as we turn the golden pocket into support, we should have a nice and clear rotation, probably be in the other highs, maybe doing a sweep at 300. It doesn't look like we're gonna get back into value. It's again, it is a bad low, so high probability is it will get swept, but it does look like the golden pocket might just hold. As we saw, the short time frame here is bullish. Yeah, we got, if you look at this, lower low, higher low, low, lower low. Alright, what is that? That's a hidden CVD bull div on a short time frame. So there is a possibility we might actually, these are a bunch of bad lows, I mean bad highs, sorry. Could be looking for a sweep. You know, sweep here, As soon as it crosses this line, enter in, look for a lower, hope for a retest, but at that point it is a bit late. You're going to be leaving bad low, bad low. It's just all quite shitty, isn't it? So what do we have here on a higher time frame? What we could do is fixed range volume profile. I can see a zone there, I can see a zone here, I could see another zone. I could probably do that. So what we got here, we've got, this is definitely going to be a value area low. But I would say once it broke that out, it's created a whole new little zone here. So what we got? We got another confluence in line right here. We can make a little box even, just to say these are areas to look out for a possible support or resistance. If we confluence that support or resistance box that we've just made, to me it looks like it might be an 886. Yeah, 786 to an 886. It could just, this could be a nice little long play. From the 886, stop loss behind the 914, or making a lower low depending on your risk tolerance. Could be a nice little play here. Okay. If we do break structure, we're gonna set off. My goodness. If we do break this structure, so we're just gonna start a cascade of stops. So I wouldn't really get in on this general area. Maybe look for a retest of value area low, which would probably confluence again, yeah, nicely with 75786. As this is a much bigger position, you probably want to put your stop loss behind the 886 just to be safe. It all just depends on how the price gets there and what it's doing once it reaches that. If we see a really nice wick, we won't really even have. If we see a really nice wick, we won't even have to worry about the stop loss, because as soon as it reaches over here, stop loss is right in break even, tiny profit break even. Yeah, so you're looking at about 192 for the first opportunity and about 150 for the second opportunity. But as I said, once it breaks this green line, it does change the structure. The only thing you're hoping for is that the value area low confluence with the Fibonacci can hold. Let's just give it one quick little look at VWAP. So yeah, if you're trying to just imagine, this VWAP will probably keep going like this. So if the price reaches here, your last chance, once it breaks that, well, you don't really want it to break the blue line, but your last hope is here. I would really try to not knife catch if it breaks this. What I would call this is around this box from here to around here. Retail arena. Any long underneath this box is a valid long. Any short above this box is also a valid short. So you had a possibility of taking a riskier short right up here as it exits this box. Let's see. Yeah, so you got your value area low and you got your value area high right here. Technically, this is your retail arena. Anything that happens here is just people getting fucked left, right, and center. If the price was to break down underneath this, you'd probably want to look for a short, wouldn't you? If this long doesn't work out, you could have a nice little opportunity of, wow, 20%. That's crazy. You see, so it wouldn't be a invalid short if this long wouldn't work out. We do have 90% for lower rates in September for a September rate cut at FOMC Fed meeting. As you can see, this is your current, and you have 90% for lower rate cuts. Let's just add this one right here. This is a more risky trade. This doesn't even actually look that good if you really think about it. As long as you do a nice quick retest as soon as it breaks, now you could put your stop loss at break even. But if it keeps going, so yeah, risk reward on that short isn't the greatest. Alright, thank you for watching.